Hi there, budding scientists. I'm Callie, your perfect guide to the wonderful world of genetics. Today, we're going to figure out how to read karyotypes and pedigrees, and we've got some help from my two friends, Snap the Snapdragon and Speck the Speckled Chicken. Say hi, guys. Hi, I'm Snap. I love talking about flowers and genetics. And I'm Speck. I'm here to make sure we crack this egg of knowledge together. All right, let's get started. Today, we're talking about how scientists look at genes, those little instructions inside you that decide if you'll have speckles, petals, or, like me, a fabulous fur coat with all the colors. First up, let's look at something called a karyotype. A karyotype is like a family photo of all your chromosomes. These are the big X-shaped things that hold your DNA, your genetic code. You've got 23 pairs of them. Let's see what they look like. So each of these chromosome pairs tells your body what to do. One from mom, one from dad. They help decide things like if you'll be tall or short, or have my gorgeous pink petals. And sometimes things don't line up just right. Like in this karyotype, you can see there's an extra chromosome at pair number 21 that can cause something called Down syndrome. Exactly. A karyotype helps doctors see if there are extra or missing chromosomes that could cause a disorder like Down syndrome or Turner syndrome. Now, let's switch gears and talk about something super fun: pedigrees. No, not the kind of pedigree where they judge cats at a fancy show. This pedigree shows how traits like speckles or flower colors pass through a family. The pedigree chart starts filling in with different symbols: circles for females, squares for males. I love pedigrees. They're like a family tree, but with genetic secrets. You can trace where a trait comes from and see who might pass it on. Yep, like if you were looking at my family, you'd see lots of speckled chickens. But how do we figure out who is going to have the trait? Good question, Speck. Let's break it down. First, look at the pedigree. If you see a trait in every generation, that could mean it's something called autosomal dominant. Think of it like a big boss gene that doesn't like to be left out. So, if one parent has that big gene, their kid might have it too. That's why it shows up in every generation. But what if the trait skips a generation? Ah, good observation. That could mean it's autosomal recessive, which means you need two little genes, one from each parent, for the trait to show up. If someone has only one, they carry it, but it stays hidden. Thanks. Now let's talk about the tricky ones: X-linked traits. These are on the X chromosome and they can be dominant or recessive. X-linked traits usually show up more in boys than girls. That's because boys only have one X, so if they get a little gene, it'll show. So if it's X-linked recessive like colorblindness, boys only need one little gene to show it, while girls would need two. And if it's X-linked dominant, then both boys and girls could show the trait, but girls might have a better chance because they've got two X's. Well, that's it. Now you know how to read karyotypes and pedigrees and even spot different inheritance patterns. Remember, big genes can boss everyone around, little genes sometimes stay hidden, and X-linked traits can be sneaky. Now you're ready to cluck with confidence about genetics. Exactly! Thanks for joining us on this genetic adventure, and keep those eyes peeled for more cool science coming your way. Bye for now!